You know what's crazy? Like, you wanna know why I don't like give like that attention though? It's cause like after the whole thing over with, and after it's all said and done, none of them gonna say sorry. None of them gonna say sorry or apologize for slandering it. Just like the last time and the last time before that. You know, like the apology is never gonna be as loud as the disrespect was. So they just go.
The only reason why I'm in this situation is or I was in that situation is because somebody killed my cousin, bro. And the dude who killed my cousin went to jail. His sister and his mama went to the police and said that I did something that I didn't do because they was trying to put me in jail because it was some animosity and some disrespect going on between my peoples and they peoples, bro. You know what I'm saying? Which is naturally understandable, bro. Your brother just killed my cousin, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it was a lot of back and forth going on, a lot of social media dissing and beefing and things of that nature. And to this day, bro, Lord can strike me dead, but I don't have no problem, no bad feeling with the dude who killed my cousin. I forgive him. The girl who did this, you know what I'm saying, who went and did that, I forgive her. I went on about my life. You know what I'm saying? I got my record expunged. I was not guilty, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? And whole time, I thought that I wasn't gonna have to visit this, but y'all see what came up, and that's what it is, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, shout out to everybody, bro. Shout out to everybody who knew who knew what the business was from the jump, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know, bro. Yeah, bro, and that's just why I'm into that, bro. So I don't want to hear no more about this, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear nothing about it.
Hey, I want to say one thing, like I always do. If nobody ain't told you they love you today, you know, Mad Max, I love you. If you follow Mad Max. Yeah, but one thing I want to say, I want all my NBA brothers, I want y'all to know one thing about this one that's in our fraternity. Just, you sucker. If this nigga call you and ask you for any type of money, this is lying. He's talking about, I need your help, man. I'm going through this divorce and all this. Yeah, the name is Vincent Askew. Do not give a dime. That is broke. He's talking about he just got out of divorce. And do not, with this broke nigga, me $10,000 and I want my money. So he in Memphis. So if he call any one of my NBA brothers, man, do not get at a dime. Let that stay in Memphis broke like a roach on the street. Yeah. Vincent Askew is that I'm talking about. Do not give that dime. That would mean 10 racks. And I want my money. Yeah, I had to come to this platform to let everybody know about your broke ass. Yeah. Vincent Askew, I need my motherfucking bread, nigga. I'm gonna put this out over here on this platform. Yeah, but like I said, do not with this Vincent Askew. Don't give that a dime. You hear me? Me 10 racks. And I want my money. Yeah. All right, my peoples. I just had to get that off my chest this morning. But remember, all my NBA brothers, man, just calling all of us. He already beat me out of 10,000. I don't know who else he done probably beat out of motherfucking money. So, Vincent Askew, you, and keep that money. How about that? All right? Yeah. Fuck you, dude. NBA brothers, do not loan that a dime. He should have did right with him. Peace. Mad Max, I'm out. You, Vince, send me my money.
That your mom don't know.
Okay, Mama, if you seeing this, I made an OnlyFans for my feet.
You ain't broke. How old are you?
15.
Hell no. I'm gonna call your mom. Mama, do you know about this OnlyFans? She put her feet on.
Nah, this is.
I don't know. I don't
This
have
is-
it no more.
This is sick work.
I don't have it no
This is sick work.
Okay, but you can make money. You DJ. You a DJ. You do a lot of TikTok, a lot of YouTubes. She film, she edit, and you can't make no money, but you gonna sell your feet. Is you for real?
Selling your feet, no?
Selling your feet.
Only thing allowed you to get on there?
I didn't make that account. Who made the account? Friend girl.
How old you working there?
17. I would like to make money.
It's a lot of ways to make money. That's not when you should be making
Right,
money.
yeah, that's not what you should be making money off of, but
It's
it's a
not.
lot of ways how to make money. You got bingo, you got Instagram, you got it all.
Be
You
a
know?
content creator.
I am.
Don't ever expose none of your body parts. Ever. You ain't even old enough to be even thinking like that.
Exactly, and the way how these niggas is out here, they nuts. They don't care how
It's a
old
perfect
you are.
example.
They don't care how old you are. And I'm being real with you.
Being
They don't care how old you are. And don't do that again, okay? Be something that you want to be in life. If you want to be a YouTube creator, then do that.
But let me say this. We on you, but for real, you learn from your mistakes. You feel what I'm saying? Even when you become an adult, it's not okay to put any parts of your body on no social media because guess what? Once it goes on there, it's on there forever. And when you grow up and you start having kids, you don't want your kids to see that.
I'm not a friend of yours.
So you can tell
I
what's...
didn't just make it. That was a while ago.
You was younger than what you is now?
How old you are?
I'm 15 right now.
No, how old you are when you made her? She made her free.
You in 13?
Is you
I need a belly though. I need my belly.
Not that girl, okay? You're not that type to even do stuff like that.
You're not old enough to even be considering things like that.
Exactly.
There's grown people.
Oh, God. We're cooked.
I will always support African Americans in wanting to gatekeep their culture because the erasure is real. Gatekeep hip hop, gatekeep R&B, gatekeep your culture, period. As an Afro-Latina, like, trust me, I know firsthand the erasure is real. For context, Latino music such as like reggaeton, salsa, bachata, just to name a few, are historically Black Latino music. They have their roots in Black Latinidad. And as a result, the artists that used to have the biggest impact and largest visibility in these genres were Black Latino artists. Fast forward to today, the artists with the biggest impact and the largest amount of visibility in these genres are white Latino artists. It's so bad that they have started to play in our faces. They gave J Balvin about 2 years ago Afro-Latino Music Artist of the Year award. This conquistador Cruz, this direct descendant of Christopher Columbus, accepted and was awarded Afro-Latino Music Artist of the Year award. I will never let this go. Now, I'm not saying we don't have Afro-Latinos that are very, popular today still in these music genres, as we should, but they do not have the impact nor the visibility that the white Latino artists in these genres have began to receive. It has gotten so bad that there are now Spaniards winning Latino Music Artist Awards. Spaniards. And it's honestly just so sad to see like the erasure in real time. Like our music, like we had salsa songs that would sing about, the impact of slavery in Latin America. We used to have music that would sing about and talk about the beauty of Black Latina women. None of that exists anymore for the most part. So yeah, gatekeep.
I ain't gonna lie, there's two different in the hood. I'm not one and I'm two, I'm three, bro. You feel me? This is somebody. Before they get here, I'm chilling here. Oh God, bro. Bro. I'm really him, bro. I'm really him.
Stop, you really messing up the words on the bed.
I be chilling with your girlfriend before you come to your birthday. That shit is different. No. Okay. That shit different. That shit different.
What? Yes.
Roger Golubski,
a former Kansas police detective accused of repeatedly saying women, particularly black women, while on duty. Golubsky, 71, died of a wound at his home on the first day of his federal trial for civil rights violations, leading to the dismissal of the case. Authorities reported no signs of foul play. Golubsky, who retired in 2010 after 35 years on the force, was accused of multiple essays between 1998 and 2002, as well as involvement in framing Lamont McIntyre for a double murder. McIntyre, later exonerated, alleged Golubsky essayed his mother. The unified government of Wyandotte County and Kansas City settled McIntyre's lawsuit for $12.5 million. Golubsky was also charged in 2022 with aiding a trafficking operation in the 1990s that exploited underage girls. Despite his death, the Justice Department emphasized the ongoing impact on victims and families involved.
So going back to the previous story, technically I would actually want to touch on the story dealing with the teenager making the profile on that site. But again, it is what it is. I guess I'm just going to rehash and say the same things that I've always stated. But the story specifically dealing with the cop is the one that I find the utmost interesting. And I find it interesting for the fact that he was about to go to court. He was about to be on trial. The things that were stated, and again, that was just a basic summary. There's even more things that were quote unquote alleged that this cop specifically did when it detailed with black women and black girls for decades. And all of a sudden, right before everything was about to catch up to him, right before he was going to be on trial, right before people were going to be able to come out and say, yes, that's the man that did it, magically, he's gone. Magically, he's not here. And the cops are like, well, we can't spot or see any type of foul play or whatnot or whatever. Yeah, that's because he did it. He knew that with all the evidence that was there, with all of the paper trail that was there, with all of the witnesses that are there, that he was going to be prosecuted. He knew that he was going to be found 100% guilty of everything that is specifically stated about him. And he was not trying to face that at all. So he was like, I'm just going to do it myself. I'm not going to allow the court system to prevail. I'm not going to allow justice to prevail. I'm not going to allow the victims to have their day in court. I'm just going to cut it all off here and call it a day and escape yet again, because that's what he did. He escaped. He ran away. And the other reason that I want to specifically bring this up is because primarily this is what America does whenever it is that it's time for Black Americans to get or receive the justice that they deserve. Somehow, some way they escape. They run away. Somehow they can escape and run away for decades, never being caught, no matter how big the allegations are, no matter how long the paper trail is, no matter what other types of evidence, including DNA, that is present, that people can show that, hey, this was the actual person. Somehow, some way, America is always able to escape and always be innocent, even though they're complicit in every single thing. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video and everything that I stated in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.